AITA for not wanting my disabled cousin at my wedding. I, 26F, am getting married soon to my amazing fiancé Liam, 30M, and I'm struggling with whether or not to invite my cousin, Tom, 29M. Tom has a developmental disability, and while he's almost 30, he has the intellectual capacity of about a 7-year-old. I've always tried to be patient and understanding, but he has consistently crossed physical boundaries with me in ways that make me really uncomfortable. I have always been an early bloomer and I have a much larger than average chest, and because of all the sports I did in high school and that continue to this day, I would like to say I look good. I only say this because it's the main reason my family uses to justify Tom's behavior. Over the years, Tom has touched my chest and butt quite a few times. He's also hugged me tight and tried to kiss me, and even though I immediately told him to stop each time, it never seems to stick. He also tells all of his caretakers, nurses and live-in caregivers, that I'm his girlfriend. He also doesn't like Liam because he insists Liam isn't my fiancé/boyfriend because he is my boyfriend. Tom also talks about how he will marry me. It kind of feels like when a little kid tells their parent they're going to marry them, but it's still very uncomfortable. I've brought it up with my family, but they always downplay it, saying Tom doesn't understand and that he's just showing affection. The excuse used most often is he's a little boy in a man's body and you're a conventionally attractive woman. When I told my mom how uncomfortable it makes me, she said I probably entertained his behavior too much and that he's harmless. She insists I should just be firm, but any time I've tried, the family accuses me of being mean to him. With my wedding coming up, I want the day to be relaxed and special without constantly worrying about Tom overstepping boundaries. When I told my family that I was considering not inviting him, they were outraged. They said I was being unfair, cruel, and that he'd be devastated not to come. My mom even said it would ruin his day and make it obvious that he's different, which she thinks is heartless. I get that Tom can't help certain behaviors, but I feel like my family has completely ignored my feelings in this. They always brush off my discomfort and say it's my responsibility to manage it or that he doesn't know any better, but it's my wedding, and I don't want to be on edge the whole time. Liam says I have every right not to invite him, especially because of how he treats both of us like our relationship isn't real. Still, I wonder if I'm being too harsh or unkind since Tom isn't fully aware of boundaries and doesn't really know what he's doing is bad or harmful, especially because his parents and other family members encourage it. AITA? NTA, they are full of too many excuses. Maybe if they all kept affirming no to him when he kept on inappropriately touching you, it might have stuck. NTA. If he is a little boy in a man's body, there should be no problem finding someone to look after him. The fact they say you probably entertain him and that this would ruin his day is a hill I would die on. It's not his day and they have been enabling this behavior for too long. If he can't help his behavior because of his disability, he should have a caretaker that looks after him. The title may make you sound bad, but no. I understand he mentally doesn't understand, but the family is lucky it's been you and not other women. Mentally handicapped or not, he could be in trouble for that. I get he doesn't get it, but he may not commit this behavior had the family stopped it sooner. Duh. You have tolerated the unwanted touching of your body for too long. Only thing I can suggest is tell your family until they stop letting it happen. None of them really need to attend. That probably won't help. But you aren't the asshole. What if he starts doing that to little kids? NTA, but be prepared for fallout. If other family members decide to not attend your wedding because of this boundary, consider that your day will be far better without them and their toxic, enabling energy. Your wedding should be a day for you and your partner, everyone else is a guest. I guess your family would be okay if he did the same behavior to a child? It's not his fault, it's your family's fault for enabling his behavior. Fucking shickos. So, everyone thinks that a full-grown, sexually fixated man, with a 7-year-old mind, who insists he is going to marry you, is just going to watch his girlfriend marry another man, without incident. You are protecting yourself and your husband. They are insane. This has disaster and possible violence written all over it. It's like they don't understand people at all. He's not invited, and anyone who thinks he should be is welcome to not attend as well. Their willful blindness to the disaster this could be is pure denial. They have done this young man no favors in his life. Good luck.